Alright, let's get into it. Today we're covering the top 7 key events from UFC 330, Makhachev vs Machado Gary. Welcome to Cliff Notes 7 to Know. I'm Cliff. Here's the deal. You'll learn 7 facts about UFC 330, fast, focused, and memorable. Punch through procrastination with these pivotal points from UFC 330. Fact number 1. UFC 330 took place in August 2026 at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Let's break this down. This was the UFC's return to Philly after a 7-year pause since 2019, and its first numbered event there since 2011. Scarcity creates buzz, and the city showed up big. This setting mattered because demand was primed, and it helped set the stage for the historic numbers we'll hit later. Test question. When and where did UFC 330 occur? Correct answer. August 2026, at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia. Memory aid. Philly in 26, where fighting kicks. Alright, next up, fact number 2. The main event was a UFC welterweight championship fight between champion Islam Makhachev and Ian Machado Gary. Here's the key point. It wasn't just a belt on the line. Makhachev was chasing history against an undefeated, fast-rising contender. Think about it this way. Proven dominance versus surging momentum. A classic high-stakes clash. Test question. Who fought in the main event at UFC 330? Correct answer. Islam Makhachev vs Ian Machado Gary. Memory aid. Makhachev and Gary, a championship parry. Onto fact number 3. Islam Makhachev's title victory at UFC 330 broke Anderson Silva's UFC record of 16 consecutive wins. Here's where it gets interesting. Silva's streak stood from 2006 to 2012 and lasted nearly 14 years as the benchmark. Makhachev surpassing it, and doing so in a championship fight, elevated his legacy into all-time territory. From a practical angle, sustained excellence plus high-pressure wins equals rare air. Test question. Whose record did Makhachev break with his win at UFC 330? Correct answer, Anderson Silva. Memory aid. Makhachev's streak is Silva's defeat. Let's move right along to fact number 4. A UFC Women's Strawweight Championship bout between Mackenzie Dern and Gillian Robertson was also contested. The big idea is that 2 title fights amplify attention. Fans get higher stakes across the card. That second belt boosted the event's perceived value and likely juiced both tickets and pay-per-view interest. Test question. Who competed in the Women's Strawweight Championship at UFC 330? Correct answer. Mackenzie Dern vs Gillian Robertson. Memory aid. Dern and Robertson, strawweight's crown. Now, let's shift gears to fact number 5. UFC 330 set the all-time highest grossing gate in Xfinity Mobile Arena history by more than $2 million. Here's the deal. Rarity plus star power equals revenue. Returning to Philadelphia with 2 titles at the top created exceptional demand. It's a case study in event economics. Right place, right timing, right lineup. Test question. What record did UFC 330 set at Xfinity Mobile Arena? Says. Correct answer. Highest grossing gate. Memory aid. 2 mil over, gate records clover. Okay, moving forward with fact number 6. No Fight of the Night bonus was awarded. Instead, Performance of the Night bonuses of $100,000 went to Jalen Turner, Dustin Stoltzfus, Charles Johnson, and Jeremiah Wells. Let's clarify. When finishes rule the evening, the UFC often shifts from a single fight award to individual performance rewards. And this time, they also gave additional $25,000 bonuses to others who scored finishes. Test question. What type of bonuses were awarded at UFC 330? Correct answer. Performance of the Night. Memory aid. Performance pays, fights bonus stays. Alright then, fact number 7. 3 days before the event, Jose Ochoa withdrew from a fight with Charles Johnson and was replaced by Eduardo Henrique in a 130-pound catchweight bout. Think about it this way. Late changes are the norm in MMA. The key is preserving the matchup's integrity. Henrique, a short-notice newcomer, kept Johnson on the card and the division moving. In simpler terms, fast pivot, fight saved. Test question. Who replaced Jose Ochoa in a catchweight bout at UFC 330? Sats. Correct answer, Eduardo Henrique. Memory aid. Henrique steps in, Ochoa outspin. Quick recap time. Let's lock these in. Recap, fact number 1. When and where did UFC 330 occur? Correct answer, August 2026 at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia. Recap, fact number 2. Who fought in the main event at UFC 330? Correct answer, Islam Makhachev versus Ian Machado Gary. Recap, fact number 3. Whose record did Makhachev break with his win at UFC 330? Correct answer, Anderson Silva. Recap, fact number 4. Who competed in the Women's Strawweight Championship at UFC 330? Correct answer, Mackenzie Dern versus Gillian Robertson. Recap, fact number 5. What record did UFC 330 set at Xfinity Mobile Arena? Correct answer, highest grossing gate. Recap, fact number 6. What type of bonuses were awarded at UFC 330? Correct answer, performance of the night. Recap, fact number 7. Who replaced Jose Ochoa in a catchweight bout at UFC 330? Correct answer, Eduardo Henrique. You've got the top 7 facts down. With these key details, you're more than ready to ace that exam. Stay focused, trust your prep, and knock it out of the park. That's it for today. Keep this fresh in your mind.